So here we have the Mercedes-Benz C200 on a 14 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside of it. From the outside you can see it's a 4-door car with alloy wheels. We're going to start off inside the boot area first of all. As we approach the back of the car you can see we have reversing sensors and plenty of boot space as well. You can increase this space further should you wish to by folding down any or all of the 3 rear seats. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see it's in lovely condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. Over on the left-hand side, we have the speedometer and fuel gauge. On the right-hand side, the rev counter and coolant temperature gauge. And then in the centre, we have a digital readout for the speedometer. You can change that information for various things, including, as you can see, the total miles of the car, which are 59,677. Various other bits of car information available, eventually back around to the beginning again. And above that, it will show you what gear this car is in. It's an automatic, so of course we are in park at the moment. If we back out to the steering wheel, the buttons I was using just a second ago are on the left-hand side just here. We have phone and stereo controls on the right-hand side. Behind the steering wheel, the minus and plus pedals, so you can change up and down a gear manually on this automatic gearbox, should you wish to do that. We've also got our speed limiter and cruise control there. And then in the centre, the main screen for the car, which, as you can see, is where you pair your phone, amongst other things. It's also where you can access your satellite navigation. There are a number of ways of doing that. You can either do what I'm doing right now, which is to use this dial just here, which rotates, pushes down. It also jogs to the left, right, up and down as well. You can, if you wish to, use this pad, which works like a trackpad on a mouse. You can see me moving my finger about. If we look back at the screen, those moves are being mimicked up on there, and you can go back a page from on here, or you can use the buttons displayed along the bottom. So if I press radio, for example, we will then be on the radio menu. I'm now using the dial to access the waveband at the bottom, where you'll see that we've got FM, DAB and AM radio. We can go back a step from there. We can access media, which is where you will listen to your own music. And of course you can pair your phone from the telephone heading just there. So very easy to use. This car also has a full colour reversing camera as well, with guidelines that show you what direction the car is headed in. Working our way down from that, we have dual zone climate control. You can adjust the passenger and driver temperature. You can increase and decrease the fan speed. You can determine what direction you'd like the air conditioning to be distributed in. And when you're happy with those settings, that's your air conditioning on. Same button to turn it off, of course, or hit auto. The car will now maintain the temperatures that you've asked for by taking full control of the fan speed and direction of the air for you. In this section, we have a couple of cup holders, some storage, and a 12-volt charging socket. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Surrey Specialist Cars. We'd love to hear from you soon.